Hi everyone, welcome back to Shine Wellness. Today I thought we could dive into an interesting psychological concept called the Zeigarnik Effect. Now, have you ever felt like you can't stop thinking about something you've left unfinished? Well, there's actually a reason for that. The Zeigarnik Effect was first discovered in the 1920s by a Russian psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik. She noticed something interesting while observing waiters in a cafe. So they seemed to remember orders that hadn't been completed, but once the orders were finished, they'd forgotten them entirely. Seems common sense, right? So what does this mean? Well, simply put, unfinished tasks tend to stay at the forefront of our minds until they're completed. The idea is that our brains are kind of like a mental to-do list. So if something isn't finished, it keeps bugging you until you check it off. Now, why does this happen? Well, according to the research, our brains find open tasks to be more emotionally significant and tend to keep them active in our thoughts. Now, this feeling of unfinished business creates a psychological tension, if you will, that we want to resolve, and it can be like an itch that you can't scratch until you scratch it. Think of it like if you've ever left an email or a project incomplete, you just can't stop thinking about it until you've hit send or finished that project. That's the Zeigarnik Effect. And it's not just about big, small, unfinished things, like a conversation you didn't finish or an idea you didn't fully explore can also trigger this effect. But here's the kicker. This phenomenon isn't all bad. In fact, it can be a powerful motivator. By leaving tasks incomplete on purpose, you can actually boost your focus and productivity. It's kind of like giving your brain a little nudge to get things done. But remember, too many unfinished tasks, that can lead to stress and anxiety. So it's important to find balance. So next time you can't stop thinking about that one task you haven't finished, now you know why. It's the Zeigarnik Effect at work. Keeping your mind occupied and ready to wrap things up, which is what I'm going to do. I hope this helped you understand a little bit more about how your brain works. See you next time.